Welcome to Best of Best headquarters in Southwest London. My name is Rupert Garden, Commercial Director. We are here today to judge Dream Car Competition Week 30, which ran from the 20th to the 26th of July. Before we do that, I'd just like to confirm that all the competition data has been passed to the independent competition auditors, Wilkins Kennedy. I'd also like to congratulate last week's winner, Joe Blaney, who won the outrageously pretty Porsche 911 4 Targa. Pretty jealous. Plus £10,000. We had quite a bit of trouble tracking him down because he was actually on a conference in the USA. We finally caught up with him, and he's busy speccing up his new car as we speak. But on to today's judges. Our first judge today is Mr. Pete Koszalek.
Morning, my name's Pete Koszalek. After a 25-year playing career, I took up the whistle in 1992. I'm currently a senior county referee with the AFA and also an assessor and mentor. Thank you.
Our second judge today is Mr. Sol Campbell.
My name is Sol Campbell. I've played over 500 times for the Premiership and I've played 73 times for my country. Thank you.
Our third judge today, Mr. Gareth Dineen.
My name is Gareth Dineen. I'm a senior county referee and I've been appointing referees to professional and semi-professional clubs for over a decade.
And overseeing and proceedings from a legal perspective today, Mrs. Shenal Shah from Onside Law.
I'm Shenal Shah. I'm a solicitor at Onside Law and I'll be overseeing the judging today.
Okay, good. So judges, please, if you could now mark where you, in your professional opinion, believe the centre of the ball would be. If you can take a couple of minutes just to do that independently, and then we'll come together on the central screen to form a panel decision. Thank you. Okay. Well, if we take a moment now to ask you to independently just discuss where your position is. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Pete.
Okay, Rupert. Well, I can only use the two sets of eyes on the right-hand side, the yellow and black stripe and the red player, both jumping for the ball. I've tried to see if the 6 and 11 reds could be any sort of additional information. I don't think so. The crowd doesn't either. So. Based on those two sets of eyes, that's where I think the ball is. Thank
you very much. And over to you, Sol.
Well, there's two players in contention. Both eyes are on the ball, almost not really jumping as high. So that kind of gives me the idea or the inkling that the ball is kind of in that kind of area. It feels like the player in gold and black is going to win the ball, and just by the body shapes and the head, it's almost going to hit. It looks like it's going to hit his head. So I'll kind of put that ball, mark X cross mark, puts the in that vicinity. That's where I kind of feel the ball is at the moment.
Great. Okay. Thank you. And finally, Gareth.
Black and yellow player, I think, is going to win the ball. The red player behind him is fouling him, holding him down. He's not fully looking at the ball, but the black and yellow player, I think his eyes are straight on the ball. He's going to win it or be pushed off it by the red player. He's quite high up and his eyes are on it. I think the red player behind him is sort of also looking at the ball. The two other red players, the 11 and 6, are looking in a different direction. I don't think we can use them. There's nobody in the crowd. So that's where I think it is. I think it's going to be fine-tuned with the other two guys, but I think it's in that area.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, judges. Well, you're fairly well aligned in your decisions there. If we can now come to the central screen, please, to come to a unanimous panel decision.
Okay, we're all in the same area. Just how close the ball is to the two guys' head. Well, definitely the black and gold.
And we're taking out the 6 and the 11.
Yeah.
Although they're looking in a different direction. We're discounting them.
The crowd.
The crowd also appear to be looking sort of over this way, don't they?
Yeah.
But
so
we've got no clear focus on any of these guys.
No.
Right, nothing in the background, so it's on his eyes.
Yeah.
I think you can go steeper than that from where I'm.
Yeah. Just maybe a smidge up.
So somewhere in between that and that guy's head, and then if we go on his eyes, he's looking lower, I think.
We can kind of move it over to there slightly, maybe.
Okay, and go to the guy at the back, that's it.
Can you just move the cross off his eyes, please, sir?
Yeah.
I think the black and gold player is definitely going to win.
Yeah.
It's either going to be as you said, the foul is just going to kind of flick it on kind of thing. Just a little
He's
nick.
not trying to take it into his chest, is he?
No,
It's definitely a header of some description.
Header,
Absolutely.
flick it on, a little touch.
And as I say, looking at all three screens, we're in very much a similar situation.
Do you think it's closer, or do you think that's about it? Do you reckon the ball could be a bit closer?
If we go closer, then we get...
The heads that will start turning a little bit.
Yeah, and if we go closer in, then we've got to keep it quite high still to keep in his eyes. So we're going across that way, aren't we?
And also you can look at the body shape and the movements. They're not really jumping as high. It's just a little jump to kind of always just flick it on.
His arm would be further back, I think, also.
If you're going higher.
Yeah. And then he'd be further. If he's reached the top of his jump, his arm would be higher up, and that one would be lower down, wouldn't it?
So it's a little flick. So that's
I think that's a pretty central area for it, actually. Just going on the two sets of eyes that we agree only add value, I think that's got to be pretty close.
yeah.
Yeah?
What happens if we put it, just try to experiment, before we move it, just look at the eyes again and see if we take it over this way, see if we go to that spot there, does that match up with it at all? That could do, couldn't it? What about the guy in red, Peter? No, I think if we go that far,
Okay,
his eyes are too low, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then you start arching. He has to start arching his neck back, just in case he might be feeling, I'm missing this. So I've got to put my neck back to maybe try to flick it on. So it's coming onto his head. He's got it all in line.
There's no other information at all from
Nothing.
anybody else?
I don't think we can glean anything from that at all.
So should we there, or you want?
I think where we had it.
Well, you've got
That's
there.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, judges. We'll secure those coordinates. Okay, so the pixel selected is 1208,555. That's 1208,555.
The chosen coordinates are 1208,555. These coordinates will now be passed to independent auditors Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition.
Okay, thank you, judges. Well, thank you everyone for playing this week. We will be doing our very best to come and find the judging will take place, and the auditors will give us the results later on today, and tomorrow we will be out and about trying to find you wherever you are. We've had a bit of a run recently of people being on holiday or on business, so hopefully we'll be able to find someone, come and knock on your door, either at work or at home, make your dreams come true. Many thanks.